Subscribe now.
Just waiting for Sarah to join us.
Right, I haven't just turned up, by the way. I have been here.
Thanks for joining us, Sarah. Oh, is that the time?
Don't know. Make things up.
Right. Today we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to go all posh on you. We're going to try and produce a video on, well, you can tell by the thumbnail. So at this point now, don't forget, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the like button so you'll see us in the future and you give us a push on with our videos. How about that? Watch this space, here we go. Let us know in the comments how we get on. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And today in this auction we're going to do a guide on how to...
In this auction?
Is that what I said? Take two. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And today...
Sorry.
You're ruining it.
No, you ruined it. You started off by saying in this auction. I'm thinking there's not many cars. I never said anything.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. And today we're going to do a guide on how to buy a used car from a UK car auction.
So we're going to do a step-by-step guide ranging from choosing your auction all the way to getting your auction vehicle home.
Step 1. Choosing your auction. For most auctions in the UK you need to be a trader and have motor trade insurance. But if you aren't a trader, there's still plenty of public auctions around the country to choose from.
So once you've found your auction, you need to find out whether you need to register before you can bid. Most public auctions do require photo ID and proof of address, so make sure you have these with you. Step 2, choosing your vehicle.
A lot of auctions do advertise their vehicles online prior to the auction date, so you've got plenty of time to do your checks.
So the hardest part about going to an auction is finding the right vehicle for you.
So before we buy any car, we do our vehicle checks using Vehicle Score. So as you may know, we like Fiat 500s, and just as luck may have it, there's one going through our local auction tonight. So let's check it out on Vehicle Score.
Right, so first off we have to type in the reg, which is VO10GKD, and we click Get Score. This now gives us a score from 1 to 999. This car in question has got a score of 565, which is pretty average for the age of the car. Oh, this is new. Over here it tells us the age of the car, the mileage, the MOT, if the MOT comments are good. So this one's quite high. The yearly mileage is good. Scrolling down to the MOT history, it gives us a bit more information about the vehicle, whether it's passed, failed, or whether it's got any current advisories.
Knowing the advisories is very important when buying a car from auction, because it gives you a little insight on how much you can pay for the vehicle and whether it's worth buying the vehicle at all.
So looking at the past MOT advisories, it looks like it's going to cost us around £500 to put the car right to pass it through its next MOT. So there's 3 paid reports that you can get with Vehicle Score. There's the Ultimate Report, the Salvage Report, and a new one that's just come along is the Ultimate Plus Report. It gives you the hidden history of the vehicle, whether there's any outstanding finance, whether it's a write-off, whether it's been stolen, or whether the car has been categorised.
So the next thing you need to do is find out what your vehicle's worth. Now in this case, a part exchange sale guide is £570 and a private sale guide is £1,650 with a retail guide of £2,995. So in order to buy this vehicle safely within budget, you need to be looking around about the £1,200 mark plus fees. Now while we're on to fees, you need to find out what the auction house is going to charge you for buying that vehicle.
Step 3, visiting your chosen auction house. So now that you've found the car of your choice, allow yourself plenty of time to go and visually inspect the vehicle prior to auction. Right, so we've arrived at auction, so let's go and take a look round.
I was restless and stranded on my own. Time seems endless, but nothing's going on. But you came round and turned it upside down. You saved me when I was helpless, but now that darkness gone.
Right, so we found the car in question, lot number 34. This is the right one, yeah, 103,000 miles. It looks, first impressions,
Looks tidy.
looks tidy. It's a lounge, a little 1.2 lounge. Sarah is going to do the tyre checks as usual, and the door handles.
Yeah. Tyres are good. Door handle's good. This is a bit flat, this one, but it's
Flat or low?
Just a bit low.
On tread.
Yeah. No, low, flat.
Is it?
No, it will just look a bit at the bottom. Needs a little bit.
Only at the bottom.
Yeah. I think that one needs one, but it's...
What's your head on the bucket?
Idiot. So there?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Boot?
You good? Ah, it's gone.
Gone?
Gone.
Yeah, it's not a problem. What do we do with that one?
What?
What do we do in that case?
Whack it with a hammer.
No. You have to just take it apart, grease it all it up, clean it up and put it back together and it should be fine. Sarah's doing the wiper check and the wipers fell off.
How does that go back on?
Destruction, Sarah. Well, if you'd have let me teach you how to change wiper blades today, you might have known.
They've just pushed that on.
Let's have a look. It should clip in.
No, 100% they've just put it back on. Oh, well, they'd just put it on.
Yeah. No, you broke it.
Oops.
Front ones.
That one's alright.
The actual paintwork looks tidy.
Yeah, it does actually.
I think the headlights need a good
Polish.
good polish up. Little wet flat. That was stuck to the windscreen, that was, I think.
I know, I didn't want to put it too hard.
It's been there a while. You pulled the blade straight off.
Well, I've done that before, haven't I?
Yeah, you have. That was on the Sherpa.
It was on the Sherpa.
Yeah, wings a little bit.
Light marks. And it's not, it's just dirt.
I wouldn't even worry about that. It's done 103,000 miles and she looks quite tidy.
She does, to be fair.
Any obvious dents or anything?
A bit of scuff there, but that's nothing.
No. So I'm going to get underneath the back, I think, and have a quick look, and then I'll have a look under the front.
Just go check this side, Greg.
Yeah.
The thing is with this colour, you can't see the little dent, the little...
Well, that's a good thing right there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to have a little lie on the floor now. Do your visual checks when you arrive. First thing I do, get underneath the back. I'll man a torch for this one.
Did you not bring a little handheld torch?
I didn't bring the torch with me, did I? Which I should have, but didn't. I'm sorry. Okay?
Alright.
Right.
We forgive you.
Whoa. First check. Exhaust is pretty rotten.
Yeah, looks like...
Coil springs very corroded, heavily corroded. It's going to need shock absorbers. It's a little bit rusty under there, but not rotten. Could benefit from a big wire brush. Just have a little feel on the spring hangers. Oh, it's had a spring on this side. It needs a spring on the other side. Don't get that. Why people don't just change two springs for what it is.
It's like if you get a tyre changed. You might as well change two, mightn't you?
Well, if the depends on how knackered they are, that is slightly different. But I mean, your coil springs, you might as well, because one will be stronger than the other, then your car's not going to sit right. But anyway, Looks pretty solid, but like corroded, which is standard. Let's have a quick look out the front. Look under here. Check for any leaks on the shocks.
I was checking your scalp then.
Check the springs are okay. Have a quick look under there. Well, the centre part of the exhaust is all right. The back box is the one that's rusty. Have a quick look under here for any oil leak, which usually do leaks from the sump. Can I see the sump? Oh yeah, the sump's leaking as standard. So, and then
This is from Chooks, this was originally.
and then you've got to think about cam belts as well. So always when you're buying a car, check for cam belts and chains, check the intervals. So if it's 50,000, 70,000, 100,000, check that, because you may have to bear that and take that into consideration as well. So, which is a necessity once if it's overdue, which 9 times out of 10 people aren't going to change a cam belt before they part exchange a car, so they'll take that risk and you get left with the bill. So, looking at that, she looks quite good. I feel happy that we will put a bid on that, providing that it's within our bidding range, which would in this case be less than £1,500. Probably a lot less. We're probably looking at £1,200 on that one. Okay?
Okay. Step 4, bidding on your vehicle.
So when bidding, make sure it's clear and concise. First of all, make sure the auctioneer can get your attention by raising your hand as high up in the air as possible. Once he's got your attention, you can then try your other known techniques, as in touching the nose or pulling the ear.
So all we've got to do now is wait for the auction to start, and then we can bid on the car and see if we win. Well, what a shock we had there.
What a shocker. I can't believe that. 2050 plus fees. If I was sitting on a piece of wood, I would have literally fell off my perch. Unbelievable. I couldn't get my breath on that. 2050. We've had 14 plates out of there, cheaper than that.
I know.
So, that's strong.
You're never going to make money on that.
We've actually bought a 2012 out of Auto Trader for $17.50, and we've been able to drive it, test it, everything.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah.
Not long ago. So
Ridiculous.
that was crazy. That's 2050 plus fees, which is about 2,300 quid. It's only a 2995 car at the very most on the pitch. By the time you warranted it, put your you pay for your Auto Trader. You've done a few jobs on it which need doing. It does want a couple of jobs on it.
I tell you what, next time we find a Fiat 500 at that age that we don't get from auction,
Put it through the auction.
I'm putting it back through auction, I am. To get more money out of there.
I know. That's what we need to do on the next challenge. Buy something out the paper or out the trader and try and send it through
Out
the
the
auction.
paper.
In the newspaper, out the window, in the shop, anything. They still do that, sir. Yes, they do. And you can
Okay.
find some bargains.
Well, let's see if we can find a car out the shop window.
You will
You
go
probably
in
find
post
one
office.
in, like, that's gone through the shop window.
Through the window.
Yeah?
Probably.
With all these,
Ram raid.
yeah? With all these hooligans nowadays, but I doubt we're going to find one in the shop window.
Yeah, probably right.
So,
But anyway, so there you go. So I hope this video's really answered all your questions. If you're interested in buying a car at auction, hopefully we've done enough steps for you into enough detail, which will give you the confidence to go down there and try and buy your first car. If not, if you've already bought a car before or a couple of cars, then hopefully it gives you some advice to help buy your next one. I don't know. If you're already a motor trader, obviously you're probably just going to take the piss out of what we've just done in the video, which I don't mind. We'll do that as well, as long as you leave us a comment to let us know where we went wrong. But that is how we do it. So a lot of people do different things, different ways. That is the way we would go to auction, the way we would start off from the office all the way to auction. Now what we did miss out is how you get your vehicle home. So the best way, you can in some cases leave it with the auction house who will organise transport for you, which will probably work out a little bit more expensive. Or there's plenty of guys with transit, beaver tails, etc. that are more than happy to go and do little jobs and based on a per mile price. We use a lad called Chancey who does our stuff.
last chance recovery.
Last chance recovery. So anyone round like the South Birmingham area, if you want to get his details, just give us a call and we'll put you over to him. But I think that is about it. Over to Sarah.
I've got nothing to say now.
Have I done it?
Well, I was just going to say, if you've got any more questions, then pop it in the comments and we're happy to answer them.
100%. Yeah, we'll if there's something we missed, just let us know and we'll.
But they don't know
we'll
if
run
they've
through
missed
it.
it because we're giving them a step-by-step guide.
Oh, I see. You're right.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
They're not going to know if we missed it.
That's what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
you've got any more questions
Any
that
more
you want
questions?
answering, pop
Anything-
it down in the comments.
Yeah. Anything that you need us to elaborate on, we will do so.
Thank you for that, Greg.
Okay, so thank you for watching
Thank you
Valley
for watching.
Autos. Yeah, leave us a comment, share, subscribe, all that usual shenanigans, and we'll see you.
You might as well carry on now. I've been able to get a word in edgeways.
Come on,
Come on.
you know what you got to say.
You know what you got to say. You've said it all.
Come
I was
on.
about to say all that.
I bet you wouldn't have said all that.
I was about to say thank you for everyone for subscribing.
Yeah,
Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel,
yeah,
because a lot of you haven't.
no.
See, he can't help himself, can he? He can't help himself. But
Worry
he,
up then, because the bloody battery will run out by the time you've finished messing
I'm
about.
surprised your batteries haven't run out, mate. I think you'll need to put you on. Don't need to put you on charge tonight. That would be a good thing. Save on the electricity. Right. Anyway, thanks to everyone who's liked, commented, and subscribed to the channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Say goodbye, Greg.